What's going on, Libra? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to bring you another reading for the month of July. I hope all is well in the Libra community. I want to thank you guys who continue to come to the channel and show your love, support. Thank you so much for what you do. For those who are new, welcome. This is 8th House Energy, and with 8th House Energy, we're dealing with energies that most people would consider somewhat negative or toxic. It deals with death. The eighth house deals with your psychic abilities, your power, your intensity. It deals with your hidden motives, your hidden feelings, your hidden agendas, the hidden motives, hidden feelings, and hidden agendas of others. It deals with death and taxes. It deals with estate planning and other people's money, you know, the ways that you get money besides from the way you earn it. So other people's money, that could be from, you know, inheriting money from people who passed away to people committing crimes, because criminology deals with the eighth house as well. You know, things that people do behind closed doors that people don't see. All right. So, you know, the readings here may be a bit realistic as far as what's going on in real life, and opposed to maybe some of you are used to dealing with readers who, you know, don't delve into those energies. So I just need to make you aware of that, okay? Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and may not resonate with every Libra placement, but take what does, leave the rest, all right? And if you need a personal reading which resonates with your energy only, then you can reach out to me. My information is in the box below, all right? So whether you want a tarot reading or a natal chart reading, just look in the box below and see how to reach out to me. All right, so the overall energy for your spread, Libra, is the Page of Swords. This is your energy, okay? So to me, the Page of Swords immediately talks about, aha, I figured it out. I see what's going on here. What it could also be talking about is you doing research, checking some things out, finding out some information before you make a decision. It could be that a thought came to you about something. It could be that maybe you want to communicate or someone wants to communicate with you. So this is what I'm seeing here with the Page of Swords. But let's take a look and see what else this could be, because there's other things that it could represent as well. So we have the Hierophant energy in reverse, which is a major arcana. Let me use this card to pick it up. Major arcana with the Hierophant. Okay, it came out in reverse. That's Taurus energy, for those of you who like to look at the cards. All right, then we have the Two of Pentacles that came out in reverse. That's Capricorn energy. Sorry about the glare. We have the Seven of Wands, which is Leo energy. We have the Eight of Swords, which is Gemini. We got the Two of Swords, which is your energy as well, Libra energy. In the center of the read, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Then we have the Ten of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. Okay. After that, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is Aries energy. And then we have the Star card, major arcana of Aquarius. Finally, here we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys. I feel like something escalated and you may not know why. Some things may have jumped out of hand, or I feel the energy of things changing very quickly. With the Seven of Pentacle energy in reverse and the Page of Swords, I feel like you see something and it's like at first you were debating. It's like, is this what's going on? Is this not what's going on? And then I feel like you get a eureka moment here where you see what's up. And then you're like, oh no, I'm going to drop this. You know, I'm not going to do this. And then I feel like you move forward. I feel like you may have, you move forward because you see something that's not worth it. Or you don't see value in the situation anymore. It could have been that you lost some money as well. Maybe you were losing money in the situation, and so you decided, maybe there was an investment going on, and you're like, okay, something's not right. Okay, let me drop this real quick before I lose some more money, or before I lose money, or before it's a total loss. Yeah, I feel like you may have done for some of you, you may have done some research or found out some additional information about an investment. I don't know if it's insider trading or not. I'm just going to tell you what I see here. I do see that somebody may have found something out, did some additional research, and they weren't sure if they wanted to invest in something, but they were passionate about it. But then after you did the research and you found out what was up, you decided, yeah, it's going to be a waste of money. I see an energy here of lost money with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it was something that somebody wanted you to invest in. It could have been a family member who wanted you to invest in the business, or a business partner, or someone coming around wanting you to invest some time, energy, and effort in something, and you were debating it for a while. You weren't sure if you wanted to do it. But then I feel like something happened. It got to be some type of information that came in, or some type of communication came in with this Page of Swords, or you saw something, or something clicked, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm not putting no more time and energy in that. That's a waste of time. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, I feel like there, because we got a lot of twos here. We got the Two of Wands in reverse, meaning that you're not going to move forward with something, or you don't see the options that you have are not viable at all, or maybe you don't see a way out of something, so you're not sure which avenue to take. It could be that you don't like the options. Okay. With the Two of Pentacle here, maybe you thought something was, you definitely dropped something. There was something that you were putting time, energy, and effort into, and you realized it wasn't worth the investment, so you backed out of it. It took you a minute to confirm this, though. But again, some information came in. Whether you saw something, whether someone presented some information to you, whether you got a message, a spiritual download. Okay, I feel like that's what it was with the spiritual download. Because the Eight of Swords to me talks about energy of, your intuition telling you something is up, but maybe you don't see it, or maybe it just doesn't make sense to you for you to say, okay, what do I do? So you may be trapped in that energy of, okay, should I or should I not? I feel like that with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords here, that you got to that point. But when you add 2 plus 8, you get 10. So I feel like you're like, oh no, and it was some type of communication that made you feel that way. Or maybe you were lied to. Maybe these people told you a lie. If it was something business related, there was a lie here. It could have been about a house. It could have been about a large ticket item. Maybe you were about to purchase something. You could be shopping for a house or a car. And, maybe you just didn't trust the salesperson. Maybe they were very pushy, or it was just something about them. You didn't feel comfortable with it. But there was some type of information that came in that made you change your mind about this. Whether it was an investment in a relationship, whether it was an investment in a stock option, whether it was an investment in a business opportunity, whatever it was, you saw that it was a waste of time, energy, money, and effort, especially with all these pentacles in reverse. I mean, we got 17, 18, 19 pentacles in reverse. What's the number 19 major arcana? What's the number 19? I know the star is 17. What comes after this? The moon, 18. Okay, so yeah, the moon. So if I'm looking at all of these in reverse, there would be the moon in reverse. So there could be some jealousy or envy here. Or there could have been somebody playing games, but whatever it was revealed to you for sure. And you got that eureka moment. So we got the Page of Swords, the Death energy in reverse, which is the major arcana of Scorpio. The Hermit came out in reverse, which is the major arcana of Virgo. The Six of Swords, which is Aquarius. And then the Page of Wands came out in reverse, which is Aries, your opposite energy. So you may have been, I feel like you were stuck in a situation for a while. And maybe you didn't see what was going on. Maybe you weren't looking at it as clearly as you later did. And so after you looked at it clearly, you realized you realized you were looking at things from a different perspective. Something came up, some type of information, whether it was just you finally realized that it's not going anywhere, or whether someone information was presented to you, because you could have been involved in a situation for a period of time, is what I'm getting as well too, with all these pentacles. Like I said, there's like 19 pentacles here. Some of you could have been, if this is about a relationship or a job situation, you were involved in this situation for about 19 years. It could have been less, but for some of you, as much as 19 years involved in a situation here, and you realize that it's just not going anywhere. Especially with the Hierophant energy in reverse, this could be about a job that you were at, and you just realize that, they're not going to give you what you deserve, or they don't pay you what you deserve, or that, you're not getting the benefits out of it that you wanted. It could be in an organization as well. You were in an organization for this long, and you just realize that it's not doable anymore. It's a waste of time for you. Or this could have been a relationship, which is the Hierophant in reverse energy here. This could be a family connection as well. Maybe you're distancing yourself from family members. It could be that too, but you're distancing yourself for something. You realize you put in too much time, energy, and effort. It's not working. You felt stuck. You felt that there was no other option. And then at some point, you realized somebody's intent, is what I feel, with the Page of Swords and the Hermit energy in reverse. You realize someone's intent, and you lost interest real quick with the Page of Wands in reverse, or you realized if it was a relationship type thing that you were dealing with someone who, with the Page of Wands energy in reverse, it was never going to be anything more than sex. No matter how much time or energy and effort you put into this person, it was never going to be anything more than sex. They didn't want to take things to the next level. Oh, there go the sirens. So for some of you, this is what this is. This person didn't want to get married. Or if it was a relationship thing, as far as a job or organization, you weren't going to get the promotion, or you didn't get the promotion. You got passed over numerous times. It was like they took you for granted, or they didn't appreciate you, and no matter what circumstance it was. And so you realized that you weren't being appreciated. You were being taken advantage of. Some of you were in a situation where, unfortunately, you were being used, and you just had enough. Or for some of you, you just had to see it from a different perspective, is what I feel like. You changed your view on things. All right, let's see what else we got for Libra. We got the Tower energy, major arcana of Aries. It's your opposite energy. That's the current situation. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge for Libra? The Hangman, another major arcana. It came out in reverse, though. Okay, so the challenge is you seeing things clearly with the Hangman energy. Well, we got Neptune in retrograde right now, because that's what rules the Hangman. So the challenge is you maybe accepting the reality of it, or seeing it for what it is. But if you can't see it for what it is, you will see it eventually. I feel like the last spread, though, for some of you, you saw it. You finally got it. Whether somebody was duping you or taking you for granted, or things weren't going to go. And oh my God, too many cards. One card, please. What's the spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want to say for Libra? What do they want you to pay attention to? You have the Lover's energy in reverse, major arcana. You know what? The universe is working in your life right now. Really working in your life. What I would suggest you do is sit back and listen to your intuition and follow it. I don't care what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is doing. With these three major arcana, it's whenever you got all these major arcana, that means there's major changes going on in your life. The universe is working in your life in some way, shape, or form. And what it is for you to do, or what you should be doing, is you should be following your intuition. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse, Jupiterian energy. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which came out in reverse. Okay, that's Taurus energy. Underneath the deck, the Four of Cups in reverse. All right, so with this energy here, definitely major changes going on. With the Lover's energy in reverse, is definitely a choice here. For some of you, this is about a love relationship. For some of you, you were in a relationship for a while and you were very unhappy, okay, with the Four of Cups in reverse as the overall energy. And again, it was all about changing your perspective on things, looking at things from a more realistic point of view. For some of you, maybe the reality of the situation was too daunting to deal with, or too daunting to believe that someone could be that way. But that was the reality of it, because the challenge was you for, the hangman energy in reverse. That was the challenge. Seeing things for what they really are. Taking the rose-colored glasses off. Some of you, if you haven't checked out the Neptune retrograde video that I did for you, if you're a Libra ascendant, check that out. All right. If you're not a Libra ascendant, just check out whatever your ascendant sign is for that Neptune reading. But Neptune is in retrograde in Pisces. Let me see where Pisces is for you, what house it's in. Oh, Libra, 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 Libra. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your sixth house. So your sixth house has to do with work. Your work, what goes on in your work environment. Also your intestinal fortitude, your willpower, your strength. Your spirit, your spiritual strength on the spiritual realm, and then your physical strength here in the world, in the 3D realm. So with the hangman energy in reverse here in that house, for a lot of you, this is a work environment situation here where you were there, you were dedicated. You had some hidden enemies in this area. Could have been your boss, or some colleagues or coworkers who may have been envious of you or jealous of you. Okay. And, you realize that, you were up against a situation where there was no win, no matter, what you tried to do or how you tried to resolve the issue. It didn't work out. So for a lot of you, you're realizing that you may need to move on from this situation, or you have to move on from this situation. I also get here Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So Jupiter, it's interesting because here's Jupiter retrograde with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and here's Neptune retrograde with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they're both in Pisces, which is your sixth house. So some of you are looking at this job situation as in, is this really worth my time? I don't feel it is. I'm not getting out of it what I want. Some of you may want to change your career. Because, Pluto's in the house of Capricorn in retrograde. People are changing their career. They're changing what they're doing to make money. You got Uranus in the second house, which is all about, how you make money. So, that's about to go in retrograde next month. So, people are really starting to look at how they make money and what they do for a living. And there's some major changes going on with that. Now, your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to keep in mind the lover's energy in reverse. Now, the lover's energy talks about decisions. When it's in the upright, it's like you're making a decision that's in the best interest for you. When it's in reverse, you may have made a decision that was not in the best interest for you, and it was karmic in nature. Now, you got two karmic cards here talking about the Jupiter energy as well as the lovers. And, Neptune and the Wheel of Fortune are in the house of karma right now, which is your sixth house in Pisces. So we're dealing with a karmic situation here that needs to wrap up. Now, if this is not about work, keep in mind the sixth house, not only does it deal with work, it deals with self-discipline. All right. It deals with, you being how weak you are or how strong you are. Some of you were in a situation where you were being taken advantage of because of your weakness. And that could have been your kindness because, you Libra, you want to be fair. You want to be just. You want to, you want to make sure that everybody is okay. And that can be a detriment to you. That is a danger to you, unfortunately. What you would have to do, you can't change who you are because that's just how you are. You naturally want things to be fair. So what you may need to do moving forward is deal with people and situations accordingly. If they deserve to be treated fairly, then you do. If not, you focus on what's good for you. So for some of you, you're realizing that now. You're like, you know what? This situation was never in my favor. I looked out for people. I did and it's like you're realizing this right now. It's just like, it's hitting you like a ton of bricks for a lot of you. Pissing you off, making you angry with the tower energy. Mad as fuck. Who wouldn't be? If you spent all this time and energy at this position or at this job, and you're being looked over because of some bullshit, or office politics type of thing. When we're dealing with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, this is the Taurus energy here. This was a waste of time, is how you're looking at it. Or you feel like whoever was dealing with you or whatever was going on, you were getting the short end of the stick. It's like you were being patient for somebody who was like just, or a situation where it was not in your interest to be patient at all. So as a result, you've changed your mindset about it, is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at these top 5 cards, and then we'll go into the extended and get into this. So with the Four of Cups in reverse here, you changed your mindset about things. The Ace of Wands, you're like, you know what? Your intuition was telling you what was up. So you feel like now you may need to move away from the situation, this person, place, or thing. The Magician energy in reverse came out because this is an energy of, ill intent, okay, maliciousness. Maybe you had clouded vision and you just weren't seeing what was going on, but it could have been a combination of those things. Somebody could have been intentionally pulling the wool over your eyes. All right. And then we have the Nine of Swords that came out in reverse. So a situation that you may have been anxious about or stressed about, you are no longer, because I feel like you know what time it is now. And with the Empress energy being Venus energy here, major arcana, you are in an energy where in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, you are comfortable with the decision. You're looking for something that is going to give you that long-term stability, that you're going to see growth in, where you're going to be able to be creative and you're going to be appreciated. All right. The Empress is appreciated. All right. Whether you're a man or woman, I'm talking about how you feel on the inside. That's what we're talking about with the feminine energy, because we all know Libra is the masculine side of Venus. Taurus is the feminine side of Venus. So as far as, your physical well-being, because, we're dealing with Neptune retrograde and Jupiter retrograde in your 6th house, which has to do with your health. You're going to do what's best for you health-wise. Okay, what's best for you physically. So for some of you, this is all about, maybe making some changes in reference to, who you are around, what you eat, how you move, things like that. Yeah, just making major changes. All right, and not doing things out of emotion, but realizing that the things that you were doing were out of emotion in the past. And as a result, see that you got that eureka moment there. It's like, okay, I need to move away from that, And so I feel like with the Magician in reverse energy and the Nine of Swords in reverse here, you now know that you now know what you didn't know. It's like you know what you didn't know, right? And as a result, now you're in power. With the Empress energy, you feel empowered because you found out the information that you needed, and it's concrete. There's no disputing it. So now it's like, okay, well then, now that I know this is what I need to do. So that's what I'm feeling for you. So with this Tower energy, there was a Tower moment that occurred with Mars. Where's Mars at right now? Mars is in Leo until July 29th. So Leo for you is your 11th house. So the 11th house deals with maybe the organizations that you're involved with, the place that you work. It also deals with the people you socialize with. So you're at war with these people, okay? And it could have been because of some information that you found out. So, yeah, you're at war with these people. It could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of drama, a lot of competition, especially in the workplace. I feel like the workplace was crazy. For some of you, your workplace was insane. I don't know how you stayed as long as you did. But if it wasn't the workplace, it was just the fact of working for other people. And maybe you knew you needed to branch off and do something, where you were able to work for yourself. Because this is what the Empress energy represents as well. Somebody who knows that they can run their own business and do their own thing. And it's like, you know what, maybe you've been putting that off for a long time and you decided to do it. And then maybe it was just because you came out of your emotions about it and your feelings about it. Something had to push you and propel you to do that. And it could have been some type of conflict or struggle that occurred in reference to your work, or if this is a friend situation with your friends or your family or something like that. But the universe designed this way for you to get to light the fire up under your ass, basically. so that you could make this change. For some of you, the universe had to make this change for you because you were stagnant in a situation with the death energy in reverse and the last spread. You were stuck in a situation. You wasn't going nowhere. And so the universe had to pull the wool from under your eyes, or from over your eyes, and take those rose-colored glasses off so that you could see the reality of the situation. And it looks like that's what happened. So if this is about love, it was about somebody who was just, no good for you. And you put too much energy and effort and investment into them. You may have even married them and been with them forever. Maybe you weren't married, but you were there with them forever. Same thing with this job. You were there forever, and you didn't get the respect you deserved in any situation. So now what we're going to do in the extended is we're going to look at what this tower moment was about. What was this power moment that caused you to, that forced you, is what I'm feeling, to see things for what they truly were. Because this is the energy we're in right now. People are being forced to see what it is, and remove the illusions, remove the, okay, maybe it's not that bad. No, it's that bad. Or, okay, it's too, somebody making a big deal of something. No, it's not that serious. But whatever it is, with the hangman energy in reverse, we are now seeing what things are for what they are. And as a result, the karma that comes with it. So we're going to go into the extended and clarify each of these cards. I'm going to pull like 3 or 4 cards for each, and we're going to dig in deep, find out what's going on here, and see what was it that changed your perspective. But I feel like you came out of your emotions about it, that's for sure, because you were at one point very depressed. Some of you were very depressed, very anxious. You didn't know what to do. You were not happy. Some of you could have just been bored. It could have been anything from boredom to maybe on the brink of a psychic breakdown, a psychotic breakdown. Some of you may have had that psychotic breakdown. That might have been the case. All right, but we'll go into the extended and find out what's going on here, and we'll get you some advice. So if this resonated as is, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. And don't forget to click that like button. If this doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's not your reading. You'll see on the screen about 4 different other readings for the Libra energy that you can check out. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and hit that notification bell. All right, that way I'll be able to pick up more on your energy in the next reading. So with that being said, the extended, the link for it is down in the box below. I'm going to head over there, so hopefully you'll join. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care, Libra.